Our Lyft trade, based on unusual option activity, literally lifted off after earnings. The stock soared 28%, and our trade returned over 400% profit. And so, this is another real time example showing how our strategy gives us early insight into major stock moves before they happen. If you've been following our channel, you know that just before Lyft reported earnings, we shared a $1 million unusual options trade. We immediately emailed an alert to our subscribers and quickly made a short video breaking down what we saw. This was the video analysis we published, where we covered this last-minute trade just before the market closed. We analyzed data that pointed to a large, confident bet, likely placed by someone with strong conviction about Lyft's upcoming earnings surprise. The unusual trade suggested that a wealthy investor, or even a potential insider, was expecting the stock to move higher. And clearly, our analysis was correct and very profitable because Lyft stock literally lifted off, soaring 28% after earnings. Was it a lucky guess? Or did this trader know something the public didn't? While we can't say for sure, unusual option activity often hints at insider level knowledge, and that's exactly what we track. For us, this was yet another perfect example of why monitoring real-time trades by wealthy investors can pay off big. So if you want to learn how we broke down this unusual trade and why we believe the stock was about to make a big move, we'll put a link to our video here. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next opportunity. Now, keep in mind, even if you're subscribed to our channel, you could still miss out on these profitable trades. That's because when we see a same-day earnings trade like this, we're working under a very limited time window, so we don't always have enough time to make a video. There just isn't enough time to record and upload a video before the earnings report is released. That's why we rely on email alerts. This was the email we sent out to our newsletter subscribers before the stock made its big move. Email is the fastest and most effective way to share these last-minute unusual trades while there's still time to act. So if you want these fast-moving, time-sensitive opportunities, sign up for our free newsletter on our website. We'll put a link here. It's simple, quick, takes less than a minute, and best of all, it's completely free. No credit card, no paywall, just raw data-driven trade alerts based on unusual option activity, emailed straight to your inbox. You'll get direct access to the trades of wealthy investors and potential insiders so you can see what the smart money is doing before the stock moves. Now, why was this unusual trade so profitable? And how much did we make exactly? Well, we followed the same trade made by this wealthy investor, these May 30 options at the 15 strike calls for a price of $37 each. Keep in mind, this shows option prices, so we either move the decimal 2 times to the right or multiply by 100 since each option contract represents 100 shares of stock. This means that each contract costs $37 when the stock was trading at $12.87 per share, just a few hours before earnings were announced. And so you can see here in our trade analysis of these options on the profit loss graph, which already takes into account the cost of the trade, because you can see it would have been a minus $37 loss per contract if the stock dropped. But since it went up to this current share price, we have a profit of about $157 per contract. And so to calculate the profit percentage, we need to divide by the initial cost of $37 and then multiply by 100 for a percentage, and we get a total of 424% profit. And so this is yet another real-time example of how we keep winning using data-driven analysis and trading strategies that track the trades of wealthy investors. Because understanding where money flows gives us deep insights into potential stock moves in the market. The rich often have better access to information, sometimes even leaked insider information, such as earnings reports, that help them make better financial decisions. It's no secret that the rich get richer when they consistently trade based on deeper insights. And so, if you want in on the next potential insider move, then go to our website. We'll put a link to our website here where you can see exactly when and which stocks wealthy investors are trading on Wall Street so that you can have the same opportunities as the rich. Because if the rich get richer, why shouldn't you? Now, with that in mind, why was this trade so profitable? Well, if we examine our trade deeper on the option chain for these May 30 options at the 15 strike calls, where our trade position is, POS stands for our position, and the green color means a buy position. You can see how much they are worth now, between the bid price of $189 to the ask price of $194. And remember, these options were only going for a price of $37 each when we entered this trade. And so the reason why our trade is so profitable is because our options are very deep in the money now. These 15 strike call options essentially give us the right to buy 100 shares of this stock at $15 per share, which is a total of $1,500. And then we could immediately sell all 100 shares back to the current market price of $16.65 per share for a total of $1,665, which would then give us a net gain of $165 per contract. So even slightly more than what we estimated earlier. Either way, we made at least 424% profit. And so just one of these winning trades can offset more losing trades and drive long-term growth, making a significant impact on our overall net profitability. What we mean by that is that we could lose 4 trades in a row at 100% loss each, totaling 400% loss, and still be up positive by a 24% gain. Now, if you've been following our channel, you know that we do not lose that many times in a row, more like the opposite because we win a lot more trades. But the point is, even though many people focus on the win-loss ratio, or how many winning trades versus losing trades, the real key lies in how much you can gain when you do win. A high win rate does not necessarily translate into higher overall profits if each winning trade yields only a small return. Instead, focusing on maximizing gains in winning trades can have a more significant impact on your bottom line, even if you have occasional losses. And speaking of losses, yes, some unusual trades do end up as losses. That's the reality of trading, and that's why we diversify with the stock picks made by wealthy investors and position size accordingly to manage risk. We also focus on option strategies that offer a better risk-to-reward ratio, giving us more upside potential while keeping risk under control. If you want to learn more about the strategies we use to increase profits and get more of these unusual trade alerts to diversify your portfolio, head over to our website. We'll put a link here so you can sign up for our free newsletter. And if you want even deeper access, you can explore our premium membership as well. If you missed our video analysis on Lyft's earnings, we'll link that here so you can see exactly how we made 424% profit in just one day. As always, please like, subscribe, and until next time, let's keep tracking the trades of the rich so everyday investors can profit too. Take care and have a great day.